morning, everyone, and welcome to today's daily market review on the 25th of March 2021. This is Mohanad Yaoud, Head of Market Research at CJC Markets in the MENA region. Let's have a quick look on the markets to know what we're expecting through the day, what did happen actually since yesterday, what is the dollar about to do today, so please stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, and let's start by having a quick look on the US dollar index, which basically reached the level that we did highlight yesterday, 92.68, which is basically the 200 exponential moving average on the daily time frame. We did reach this zone, and as soon as we did on the 4-hour time frame, we're having this some sort of the bearish candle that we were not supposed to reach higher than it. This is basically a shooting star followed by a strong bearish candle to the downside, and on the 30 minutes time frame we can see some sort of a wedge trying to form at the moment on the dollar trading. So we're having higher lows, but the highs are not so it's not with the same slope to the upside. So that's what we're having on the dollar today. What we will be watching for is again the same level of 92.68 to watch if we'll be able to break above this zone or not. But the most probable scenario is basically a move to the downside to retest part of this upward move, and then we'll be continuing the move to the upside. So overall, the dollar is still bullish. However, during the day, we might expect a retracement, especially that we roughly didn't retrace anything of this upward move to 92.67. We might expect a retracement today that should stop at 92.44. A bearish move to the downside on the dollar is supported today, especially if we did reject the 92.68 level one more time. So that's what we're having today on the dollar index. Let's have another look on the euro versus the US dollar. We basically continued the move to the downside. We're just about to touch the downward channel line here, and then we're expecting an extended move to the upside. So the key levels to watch today on the euro is basically the 1.1790 levels, or roughly we're talking about the zone of 1.18. This is the zone that we are looking for on the euro dollar, because basically we might expect an upward move today from those levels, which are basically very key to watch during today's trading. Let's have another look also on gold trading, which pretty much did nothing since yesterday. On the 30 minutes time frame, we can see a sideways move. It's a downward channel line, but the slope is very, it's some sort of a horizontal move. So what we are expecting is a continued move between the upward channel line and the downward channel line. We did have this sort of ping pong trades inside the channel. So what we are expecting is a continued move to the downside during the day. We might be targeting today's $17.25 per ounce on the gold trading, and we'll be watching basically those key levels, or the upward and the downward channel line, waiting for a breakout in either direction to initiate a new directional move either way, either to the upside or to the downside, depending on the direction of the breakout. Regarding the US crude oil, we did mention yesterday that we are having this critical area of $59 per barrel. We expected a retracement from here. We mentioned that we might have a false breakout to retest the 200 exponential moving average on the 4-hour time frame, which basically happened during yesterday's trading. We did have this false breakout. We are expecting a continued move to the downside, especially by what's happening in the Suez Canal. We're having this some sort of a delay in the maritime transport all around this area, so we might expect some pressures to get the US crude oil to trade lower, especially after breaking below $59 one more time to continue the bearish move to the downside. And that's what we're having on the US oil. The last thing is the Dow Jones, which basically we did have this upward move to the downside. This move stopped at exactly the point, which is 32,780 points, which we mentioned is the critical key level that we should stay below in order to continue the move to the downside. At the moment, the Dow Jones is not so directional. Basically, we're having some highs just around here and the tops or the bottom, sorry, just around here. So it's a sideways move, ping pong trades. That's what we're having on the Dow Jones. So we might be expecting another move to the upside, especially that we are just having some volatility around the 200 exponential moving average on the 30 minutes time frame. So we broke to the downside, we broke to the upside, again to the downside. We're expecting another move higher to retest 32,780 points one more time during the day. And also, as with any sideways range, we will be expecting either a breakout to the support or to the resistance to start a new directional movement on the Dow Jones, depending on what is the outcome of the breakout, which technically is supposed to be to the downside, as we're having this downward move. So that's what we're having today on the markets. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay safe.
CJC Markets is a leading global financial institution that has granted a derivatives issuer license issued by the Financial Markets Authority New Zealand. CJC Markets has a wide range of products, latest technology platform, and eminent customer service. CJC Markets offers superior execution, competitive spreads, and low transaction costs. CJC Markets. Smart trading, smart life.